In the 1960s, a serial killer began terrorizing Northern California. He didn't just kill, he wanted the world to know about it. He sent letters to newspapers. He taunted police. He gave himself a name. He called himself the Zodiac, and he was never caught. On December 20th, 1968, 2 teenagers were shot and killed in their car on a remote road outside Vallejo, California. David Faraday was 17. Betty Lou Jensen was 16. It was their first date. No witnesses, no motive, no suspect. 6 months later, on July 4th, 1969, the Zodiac struck again. Darlene Ferrin and Michael Maggio were sitting in a parking lot in Vallejo when a man approached their car and opened fire. Darlene died. Michael survived and gave investigators their first description: white male, heavy-set, round face, wearing glasses. Then the letters started arriving. 3 letters showed up simultaneously at the San Francisco Chronicle, the San Francisco Examiner, and the Vallejo Times-Herald. Each contained a portion of a coded message, a cipher the Zodiac claimed would reveal his identity when solved. He demanded the letters be printed on the front page. If they weren't, he would kill again. The papers complied. A school teacher and his wife cracked the first cipher within days. It contained no name. Instead, it was a chilling declaration. The killer claimed he enjoyed murdering because it was more thrilling than hunting game. He said his victims would become his slaves in the afterlife. The letters kept coming. The Zodiac described his crimes in clinical detail. He mocked investigators. He called police the Blue Pigs. He invented a score, writing things like Zodiac 10, Police 0. On September 27, 1969, he attacked 2 college students at Lake Berryessa. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard were picnicking when a man appeared wearing a black hood with a crosshair symbol drawn on it. He tied them up and stabbed them repeatedly. Cecilia died. Brian survived. The Zodiac called police afterward to report the attack himself. On October 11, 1969, he shot and killed taxi driver Paul Stein in San Francisco. This time, witnesses saw him. 3 teenagers watched from a window across the street and called police. But a miscommunication in the dispatch described the suspect as a black male. Officers who passed the Zodiac on foot let him go. He was right there. And they walked past him. He sent another letter, this time including a piece of Paul Stein's blood-stained shirt as proof. Then came the 340 cipher. 5 lines of 340 characters. A code so complex it defeated professional codebreakers, intelligence agencies, and thousands of amateur cryptographers for over 50 years. It was finally solved in December 2020 by a team of 3 amateur codebreakers working across 3 countries. No name, just dread. A 4th cipher, just 13 characters, has never been solved to this day. The letters eventually slowed, then stopped. The Zodiac's last confirmed communication was in 1974. His confirmed kill count stands at 5. He claimed 37. The FBI investigated over 800 suspects across 5 decades. The most prominent was Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted sex offender from Vallejo who matched multiple witness descriptions, had connections to the crime scenes, and was found with Zodiac-themed items during a search of his home. He was cleared by DNA evidence. He died in 1992. In 2021, a group called the Case Breakers announced they had identified the Zodiac as Gary Francis Post, a deceased Air Force veteran. The FBI reviewed their claim and did not accept it as conclusive. The case remains officially open. The Zodiac killer has never been identified, never been charged, never been found. If he was in his late 20s or early 30s during the killings, he would be in his 80s today. He may still be alive. Somewhere out there, a man who terrorized California, mocked police for years, and claimed dozens of lives, is either living out his final years in silence or died, having never been caught. Either way, he won. Or did he? Drop your suspect in the comments. Who do you think the Zodiac really was?